Hello everyone, I am Romel Chakma. I am a proud citizen of Bangladesh. I am from University of Chittagong and a final year business undergraduate student. At the beginning, I am saying very briefly about Unilever. Unilever is a multinational corporation formed of Anglo-Dutch parentage that owns many of the world's consumer product brands in foods, beverages, cleaning agents and personal care products. Unilever employs nearly 180,000 people and had worldwide revenue of almost 40 billion euro in 2005. Unilever is a dual listed company consisting of Unilever NV in Rotterdam, Netherlands and Unilever PLC in London, England. Here are the some Unilever product items and they are Pond's, Comfort, Rexona, Vaseline, Lipton, etc. Then come to the marketing mix of Unilever and they are product or services, price, promotion, place, physical evidence, process and people, which is basically called 7P. Then come to the next point, short analysis of Unilever. Basically, there are two types of analysis. The first one is internal analysis and the second one is external analysis. Internal analysis includes strengths and weakness and the external analysis includes opportunities and threats. The strengths of Unilever is a strong and diverse product portfolio, geographic diversification, sustainability leader, and marketing capabilities. The weakness of Unilever is the use of plastic, vulnerable to imitations, no sales channel directly to consumers, dependency on currency exchange. The opportunities of Unilever is emerging markets, new product categories, digital sales channels, acquisitions and disposals. The threats of Unilever is fierce competition, COVID-19, changing consumer preferences and political uncertainty. In this case, I come up with some recommendation that will help Unilever to strive in the fast-paced world. And the first recommendation is that design user-friendly product segmentation for consumer. That means emphasis on mini-size packaging of various consumer products. As customer who wants to consume a small quantity also can afford it. And the second recommendation is that develop a user-friendly mobile app. Basically, we all know that this is the age of information technology. But despite being the age of information technology, many of us still don't know how to purchase or order product in online, by which customer can get familiar with products of Unilever and place an order in online very easily. And the third recommendation is that develop a business to customer distribution channel in such a way where customer can get delivery without going to any retail store. This will create a good relationship with the customers. And the fourth recommendation is that take necessary steps to prevent imitation of products. Product imitation has negative consequences for any business and necessary steps need to be taken to stop imitators who use counterfeit product suppliers in the market and use the label of any reputable brand. And the fifth recommendation is that design a pricing strategy that reflects real-time exchange rate fluctuations. Unilever considered exchange rate fluctuation to design their pricing strategy. But sometimes we observe pricing of product don't reflect the exchange rate fluctuation in real time. We see some products are overpriced in domestic market compared to international market on the basis of exchange rate. That means ensure a balance between domestic market price and international market price. Finally, the sixth recommendation is that using disposable eco-friendly packaging instead of plastic. Unilever uses a lot of plastic for its packaging. Plastic is polluting the environment and in particular the oceans. The negative environment impact of plastic is of increasing concern to consumers. That's why using disposable eco-friendly packaging like paper, cardboard, etc. so that the customer can buy the products very comfortably. Thank you for being with me till the end.